I am JDWolf, and welcome to Mission 29 of my Impossible Ironman campaign. If you recall from last time, we were returning from assaulting the alien base when we had a large scout show up, which we summarily shot down with our EMP cannon. We took Snake Eyes, Fastlane, Godfather, Lockdown, Collateral, and Desperado to the crash site in Russia for Operation Lost Tears. Now, I don't know about the video quality here. This had an issue with this right here, but when we get to the main mission, it'll be good.
Big Sky. Strike 1 is ready to secure the craft.
Copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is clear to attempt the breach.
Okay, so here we are at the crash site. And it's been about 3 weeks since I've played, but it should be alright. We're in the corner of the map, and it's a pretty large map. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take Godfather up behind this rock and have him throw a battle scanner out there. Alright. Now, looking in either direction. I'm not seeing the UFO yet, but the burning wreckage is in that direction. But for him, I'm going to have him throw one diagonally a little bit, maybe right there. A little bit elevated, a little bit to the left. And even though it looks like it may have sunk into the terrain, it is actually working. So I'm going to send Lockdown up over here behind this stump and have him throw a battle scanner straight ahead.
Scanners up and ready.
Now there's two, the snipers have the ability with the battle scanners to see way out ahead, but they also now have Archangel armor where they can fly up into the corner and stay safely out of the way. What I'm doing here, since we're attacking a UFO, and it is supposed to be a large scout, I'm saving the fuel as much as possible. Now I'm going to send Desperado up with full sprint because we know there's nobody out there. We have battle scanners way out there. Collateral up the side and Fastlane the side as well. Okay, we don't hear anything from any particular direction, so I'm going to send Desperado on up a full single move, and she doesn't see anything. Alright, I'm going to send Collateral beside her, and Fastlane, I don't want Fastlane to proceed any farther and actually activate anything, since it's our third move. The snipers, I'm worried about Godfather being able to see through that full cover right there, so I'm going to move him up to it so he can see around it.
Covering now.
I don't want the snipers to get too far behind, and but I don't have them hunker down either. Everybody else on Overwatch? And we hear them from that direction. They're obviously beyond the battle scanner in that direction. So we need to start looking at that. Now, to throw a battle scanner out there from where he's standing, he's not going to reveal too much, but I'm going to throw it right there or right there.
Scanning target area now.
There we go. Let's see if we can see anything. Nothing doing. He's just too far away. I mean, they throw the battle scanner quite a ways, but that was a lot to ask to get us to a point where we could see anything. Lockdown can sprint there, but if I sprint him up farther, he may actually activate something. So I'm going to send Desperado up first, out to the extent of her single move. Collateral out. Nobody's activated yet, so that's good. And Fastlane, don't want Fastlane to go ahead. Want everybody to stay together. And I'm going to send Lockdown right over there behind the tree. Okay. And our other sniper, Snake Eyes. I'm going to send him up beside our other sniper. Okay. Everybody on Overwatch, just in case somebody comes around. Okay, so we got the 3 snipers in the back. We have our up front guys up front. And I'm going to send Desperado full move behind the tree. And she can't see anything. Send Collateral behind the stump so that he can be on Overwatch. And Fastlane can move pretty far, send her right there. Now they're moving up to an elevated portion where the snipers may not be able to see very well. So what I'm going to do is send all the snipers into half cover right there. They treat half cover as full cover, as I keep repeating in all the previous missions. They all have that ability. They're all colonels, I believe. And put everyone on Overwatch. And just the snipers, I don't have them hunkered down. What I will do, though, is send a battle scanner out as far ahead as possible. I like the elevation. I like the bounce we're getting up here to make sure it's up on top of the terrain.
Let's get a better view.
It doesn't get lost inside the map. Ah, perfect. Okay, so now we have located something, but everyone is moved. I'd really like to shoot the rocket at that. They move. This is how they move. They teleport.
Got something over here.
And now they're in our line of sight behind us.
Missed.
And we're taking reaction shots. And now they're activated. So you can see that is the nature of the patrol. Now, I sure thought that they had fixed that to where if I see them in the battle scanner, that they're not going to teleport away. But in this case, they did. So now they're behind us, and we need to take them out. So the first thing I'm going to do is use up the snipers and see if we can just take them all out with snipers. That's one. Double tap. The double tap's a regular shot. I'm going to have him shoot the guy with the gun.
Taken care of.
Good shot, but he's got 1 hit point left now, and he tries to intimidate. Excuse me. All right.
They're flanking us.
Well, we're not intimidated by that. And we have one more. That was just one sniper. So, Godfather. We're going to try a regular shot on the guy farthest away. He does only have 1 hit point. I could use someone else with a pistol. But the idea here is I'm trying to just use the snipers to take care of business. And I'm, it's kind of a backward strategy. I'm using the up front people as the last resort. All right, so he charges. Lockdown, not a problem. Desperado, 83%. She's not going to take him down, but she'll pull him away from the snipers. Snipers need a little bit of range to get a better chance to hit. And he tries to intimidate her, moves right up next to her. So now we're going to have lockdown with the headshot. Oh, nice. 9 points of damage. Alright, he's got 1 hit point left. He does intimidate Lockdown. What does Lockdown do when he panics? Kills him. Okay, 3 up, 3 down. There was some panic involved, so we don't want to do anything to activate anyone else. So we're just going to send those 2 on Overwatch and try and hopefully we have a good turn. Everybody's recovered, no panic going on, and we have our full turn. Okay. So we eliminated 1 group, so we're looking around. The UFO seems to be in that direction, so we're going to move Desperado in that direction, behind this tree. And she doesn't see anything. Put Collateral in the vacated spot, and Fastlane up somewhere, maybe behind the tree in that direction. Now our snipers, they were in a good position to be attack from behind. But I'm going to send them up behind these trees, even though they only need half cover, because it's got good elevation. They're going to be looking on either side of the tree.
I am on it.
I feel, Commander.
It's pretty good for line of sight. Just in the turn, and there are aliens
Something out there.
in that direction. Off to the right now. Okay, so we don't see anything. So I'm looking out here to see what kind of cover I can get. I'm going to send Desperado as far as she can go in one turn. And hopefully she can spot something, and she does not. I'm going to send Fast Lane up. No. It does make it sprints. I'm going to sprint Collateral in that direction, and then send Desperado over here beside... Send Fast Lane beside Desperado, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, Snake Eyes. Up behind a tree there. Behind that tree. And behind that tree. I don't want them to be flanked. So all behind the trees, facing to the right.
I've got my eyes on.
Everyone on Overwatch that can. I don't want the snipers to hunker down, and the reason is that if somebody comes up behind, they can come right up on you. And so hunker down is really, really bad for line of sight here. Alright, move Desperado on out of full move. Still nothing. Send Fast Lane out beside her.
I've got a visual.
And that is enough to activate a pair of them. Okay. So she is not in cover. And we're going to do a headshot on the one we can see with our sniper. Ooh. Well, 2 hit points left. That's what double tap is for. We'll double tap him. Tap, tap. Excuse me, sir. You are dead. Okay. Alright, 1 down, 1 to go. And we don't see him. He's farther in. So there's 2 options here. Either we can pull back into cover and try to lure him out, or we can move forward a little bit and try to see him and spot for the snipers.
Hunt 'em down.
I decide discretion is the better part of valor. We're going to move back there. We're going to pull everyone back. Okay, and she's off to the side here, so they don't know where she ran off to.
I've got my Overwatch.
And just put everyone on Overwatch. I realize Collateral's in a position where he could be flanked, but the thought is that if the enemy appears in our line of sight, everybody else will take him out. Ah, close enough. There we go. She can see him. There he is, completely exposed. So whoever's closest, lockdown. About whoever's farthest. Klein, or Godfather. Headshot. And he's down. Alright, so I have been sick also. That is another reason I haven't played in a while. Plus there's been personal issues. Nothing bad. Everything's fine. Alright, so we're going to move up.
Rock and roll.
And reload.
Back online.
The idea here is that we have attacked the alien base, and we're in a really good position with plasma weapons. And at this point, it is just a race to the end game. We need to just do all the requirements that we have to do for the plot, and get to the final confrontation, and declare victory. The more missions we have, the more chance we have of somebody going down. And I haven't spread the experience around. This is my team, and that's the strategy I tend to use. Some people say you need to mix it up so that you can have support later. You know, you can swap them out, and there's a lot of validity to that. But on impossible difficulty, I need my best guys out here. When I bring rookies, when I bring less experience, they're the ones that end up getting killed. Quite often. So we're just moving up. We're going to get closer to the UFO. I don't want the snipers to lag back too far.
On Overwatch.
I've made that mistake in the past.
Aye, aye.
And I want to get right in front of this door. I don't want to take a chance on anybody seeing us from the side somehow. And activating something that we're not prepared to fight. We don't want to be caught halfway in a move. So with those two moving up, it looks pretty clear, but yet still a little cautious. I will at this point sprint snipers, but put collateral in a position to cover, as well as the two up front, our assault and our support, and just move everyone up.
I field, Commander. I field, Commander.
Roger that. Scanning.
I'm going to skip this turn. Alright, we hear them inside.
You hear that?
Now, I don't know if they're directly behind the door, if they're on the bridge, where they're at. So we're going to move on up. And this is our standard deployment. I want everyone across the door. If we activate something, they can't come running out of the door into our midst at all, because we're standing there blocking. We have snipers on either side of the door so they can shoot
Scanning. Overwatch.
and remain in cover without having to move. And so they're still back there.
I don't think we're alone out here.
Okay. Select someone beside the door, spin around so I can click the door open. Alright, nothing yet. So we're going to move on in. Just want to do one move there, be sure we don't activate anything. Everything looks clear. We're just going to move up to the door. I could have chosen the other door. It doesn't matter. Alright. And we'll move the snipers up. Same situation, same scenario. Move them up beside the door. One sniper on either side. I could fast forward this, and I probably should for you guys, but it's a pretty short mission. And by doing this, you get a really good feel for just the basic tactics. We just move on in. Standard deployment. One sniper on either side of the door, one back with a good angle into the room. Always start with a fresh turn, so we're gonna kill it right here. Overlook in the turn. And we hear them over there, so they're probably not behind the door here. Gonna open it anyway. Nothing. Okay, and there's our next door. So we're gonna move on up here. Same deployment. Same everything. Alright, we sprint the snipers to the next next door. And then we put Godfather at the back right here. Yes, they can fly. It doesn't really do you a lot of good inside the UFO, not one this small. Okay. And spin it around and open it.
Target acquired.
There they are. Okay, now here's an interesting dilemma. I do have the arc thrower. I would like to capture one if I could. It would be really, really nice to be able to capture one alive. But they have too many hit points to be able to do that. I'm going to try and at least take one out with the sniper and then try to capture the other one. And that is a miss. So then 45% there. I'm just going to try to hit the other one. And that's a miss. So we've used one of our snipers, and it's a no-go. So let's go ahead and move fast lane in to the close one.
Enemies rolling up.
And she activates some mutants. Okay, I had not anticipated this at all. So the plan has changed. I am going to fire my blaster bomber rocket. I need to set it to where it's not going to take her out. Put it right there where it affects everybody but her. She's right on the outside of the blast radius, that's what I'm saying. And I don't know how much damage it'll do. We'll see. Alright. It took out the one muton and brought the other guy down to 2 hit points. And he was intimidated. So he's going to run off to cover. To stun this guy is 4% chance with as many hit points as he has. So we're going to wait on that. And let's see. Let's do something else instead. So first I'm going to have Desperado. I'm still thinking about, can we capture these guys? We have 3 aliens, but we don't have that many moves left. So what I'm going to do, the Berserker is very close to the snipers, which makes their chance to hit quite a bit worse. If I take the far sniper, let's see if we can, let's first take him out. 95%, just a regular shot. We're just going to thin it down right here. Alright, now we're dealing with 2 aliens. Alright, he has double tap. I'm going to headshot the second alien. It's 52% chance to hit. And hopefully just take him down, but it actually killed him. Alright. I was looking for a better 17 points with the critical. Alright, so the capture is out. That's not going to happen. Now, I have 1 sniper left, and I have fast lane.
Good to go.
And of course I have Desperado, so I have 3 guys left. And I want the chance to hit to be a little bit better. Now, why fast lane can't shoot, I don't know. So what I'm going to do, there we go. I'm going to send Desperado on out. I'm going to have her turn around, shoot this guy in the back, 88%. 2 shots. That's a miss. And that's a hit for 8 points of damage. He's going to try to intimidate and run at her, which puts some distance between him and the sniper, bringing the chance up to 80%. Done.
Another day, another successful operation.
Okay, so we didn't get to capture him. 9 aliens, no damage to anyone. We didn't take any shots. That's the important part. Would have been nice to capture that guy. Alright. We're heading back to base. Now, we're back at base after 2 missions in a row.
A flawless effort, not a single casualty.
Everyone is a colonel. Nobody took any damage. We now have the hyperwave communication and sectoid commander available for autopsy. Alright, so the first thing we want to do, the situation looks awesome because we've gone and we shot down the UFO, of course, but we took out the alien base. Everyone that is still on board with our project is happy. Now, we did lose our South American Firestorm, so we need to build one more Firestorm. Alright. we're going to build that. We have the MP cannon sitting there waiting for it. And that's going to take a little while. Now, at the people have mentioned laser pistols, that I should be taking laser pistols, and they cost $5 and 5 alloy, and I have 661 alloy now that we've taken the alien base. So we do not have an alloy problem. We don't even have an Allurium problem at 225. Power is getting a little low. So I'm going to go ahead and buy 5 laser pistols. The Heavy does not use a pistol. And there we go. So we bought 5 laser pistols. So for the next mission, we can outfit them with that. Let's just take a glance at the foundry. Advanced repair. I don't know. Improved pistols. We could start doing that kind of stuff, I suppose. As you see in the last 2 missions, I don't think, as definitely this last mission, there was no pistol activity at all. Alright, skeleton key. We've assaulted the alien base. So the next thing on our agenda must be something to do with research. Let's see. We're definitely going to need more power, for one thing. So I'm going to go ahead and spend some money. Not realizing I have only 111. Power generation's only 60. Let's go ahead and do that because I know I'm going to need to build stuff soon. And I'm probably going to need to go down one more level. Okay. And there's nothing there to build because we need some research. Okay, so looking at the next event, we have power generator coming up and then the access lift. We do have the alloy cannon being researched. I should probably abandon that research at this point because I'm not actually planning on equipping that, but I may. We have a terror attack in Beijing, so I'll move forward just an hour. And so I'm going to go ahead and send the Sky Ranger. What I've done here is I've equipped everyone with a laser pistol, and I've swapped out Fastlane's arc thrower for a scope, so I'm sending Snake Eyes, Fastlane, Godfather, Lockdown, Collateral, and Desperado. Our standard team, all colonels. Alright, so we are heading for Beijing, China.
Touching down.
For the terror attack there. Codename Operation Silent Grave. So I hope you'll join me for that mission. Until then, stay safe.